welcome back to War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. We're on January 3, 1944, as we have a push into the new year with some operations, hopefully to close out the war. And that's a shame, especially if we see we might even sink. Fire 2 torpedoes, completely whiff, and probably will sink. Well, at least we sank one of his subs at the same time. Yeah, two torpedoes, both hit. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna survive. Yeah, we gotta start shooting at his ships. We can't be, or the important ships. We can't be messing around with his ASW assets. But we don't have a choice. What I mean by that is, like not to fire. Oh well. Where is our ASW? Alright. That's frustrating. I was thinking, it's possible we're just supposed to have some bad days in with the good ones. So we'll take it. I mean, it's almost like it's hard coded in. Hey, you've had too many good days. Time for a bad one. Right? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I can stop looking at Malay Belay. That's a waste of a recon flight. Alright, we destroyed a Helen, put some damage on some other bombers. Sorry, I was just thinking, maybe there's no reason to show all of the things because these are just daily bombing runs that are basically repeats. Now, Surabaya, whatever he's got here, man, strong artillery. So I'm trying to beat it up. More guns lost, that's good. I heard a sub sink. I think it's this one up, might be the one up by Datangas. You know, they got a lucky shot off. My planes finished it off. I don't know where my ASW is, but oh man, I'm sorry about that. But I'm very upset that we didn't have anything there. But we sank 2 subs today. I mean, look at all those juicy targets and okay, so we get one tiny cargo ship on the day. Okay, maybe we get another one. See, like I said, you know, I think we're meant to have bad days. Well, hopefully we get the whatever sub is here. I forget the name. Took heavy damage. We'll see if we can get it out of there and get it back home and repair it. Oh, yeah, that's a river. I did not expect this shock attack. That's all right. We should take it. I already have aviation support coming here to uh, start allowing me to put airplanes here, and we will continue to push on. We destroyed one of his troops. I didn't see which one. Probably the AF unit is my guess, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, one destroyed squad. It might even be the SNLF. Anyway, my guess is oh no, that's us. Sorry. Let's go up here. Could be the one. Maybe it's the AF unit because of the engineers. Um, okay. Semarang, Airfield 2. Okay, that's good. We can start putting bigger aircraft there, get some sweeps and other missions going. Oops. Sorry about that. We missed basically what you missed is a bunch of stuff going into refit mode. All right, since we had such a bad day, well, I mean, it wasn't terrible. We just had some whiffs with our subs and may lose one or multiple. But we got one destroyed aircraft, 11 ops losses. I just wanted to point these out. He lost a couple Helens as we would know from the run, and a couple of ops losses. Look at all these. FM1. Oh, what is that? I'm not sure what these are lost from. Uh, yeah, I'll have to look at what's going on here. Anyway, Havocs. Yeah, these are from flying over Surabaya. We'll have to shut that down and so forth. Man, crazy day. Like I said, a bad day. 3 killed pilots. Ship sunk. One thing I didn't show you last time is, okay, so we lost the John P. Holland. Yep. Right there, dead hung us unloading. And I didn't show you this. So this tanker 18, I don't think I showed you that. So yeah, it's a pretty decent tanker. So scratch one tanker. Just in case you're interested, there's all dates. Look at that, just Japanese, right? So it's a pretty nice list. Also, cargo ships. Look at this. I'm gonna page down for this one instead of scrolling. So we'll check this out. So page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and probably just a little bit more after that. In fact, let me scroll down for the last bit. So 25 pages, and then just a few more, like 5 or 6 more. So count that up. I mean, that's a lot of cargo ships. So I should not complain, but at the same time, I'm thinking, well, how many does he have? Because he's still going like as if we haven't sank a single one. All right, so that's that. I just wanted to talk about that. One more thing before I go. Let's look. The rate, no. Where are we? Greenling? Was it? No, that's not heavy damage. Polak, nope. Sorry guys, I forgot. Peto? Okay. Will survive. So we'll get to Manus. Do a little repair, maybe take it all the way to Brisbane or something, but in fact, I'm not going to go all the way there. We can, let's see, Monado is a lot closer, isn't it? From here, 43 versus 59. Yeah, so what I like to do when I have a cripple like this, I like to turn that off, and we're going to say return to Monado. And one more thing, because I think it's worthy to mention. I may already have. As soon as we secure Surabaya, that's going to be our forward base to repair subs. Basically, our forward sub base. We may still use Monado and some of these other bases as we get further and further north. What I'm saying is this can be where we gather them if they need repairs. And anyway, I probably could talk more at length, but here you go. We're starting to spot some of these bases up here, including this one. Now, I can't see how many aircraft or what he's got here, but I certainly am starting to see things. Thanks to our float planes, or, well, in the patrol craft. Anyway, see you guys in momentarily for you. All right, we're back on the 4th of January, 1944. And trying to push on in a couple of places. Got some minesweepers coming here to Cotabato. Wait, dead Hangus. Oh, I'm glad we have those. We had minesweepers there already, and I almost sent them up to what? Elected not to fire? Yeah. Mm, I already had minesweepers there at Deadhungus, so he must have snuck in a sub, dropped off some mines. In fact, that might have been the sub we sank. Well, allegedly sank with bombers. The minesweepers here at Davao are going around to Cotabato and I'm not hearing it sink. So that patrol boat didn't sink right off, but it still might. Ooh, hit an E-boat. Nice. That should sink. There we go. Our AMs are there. Ooh, cleared the port very quickly. Got fighters flying over Dodhungus, and his Mavises flew into a patrol and got shot down. Another one down here at Java. I wish one of my PPYs, while they're on patrol, would sweep down and drop a torpedo into one of these tankers or something, but oh well. Oh, I was supposed to turn that off. I don't like to overwork my P-38s because I think they have a service rating of 4, and they just like the heavy bombers, they're hard to keep maintained up, and they take a lot of attrition. And I don't mean attrition like destroyed, but they're in repair for so long. Trying to knock these guns out. Whatever guns he has here is just way too strong in my opinion. There's another 4 guns there. Alright, this is severe storms, so I don't expect to get anything out of it. Also, I thought I turned off the P-51 escort missions. Maybe no. Oh. Aha. So if you set escort, that's what it is. I have them on escort, but my bombers are based at Pegu. It looks like they still fly escort missions even if they're at a different base. I didn't think that's how escorts worked. Learned something new 2 years into the war. Trying to beat up this unit that's trying to escape. If we bomb it, it'll slow it down, but also hopefully finish it off. And it looks like now we know who survived. It's the Air Force unit, not the SNLF. Yeah, these poor chaps. I'm sending them out to stand in a clear area with major road there and hold the line. Ooh, not sure what that's all about. Did we run into a mine or something? I'll have to just see what sank that. I mean, it could even be a collision. It could be in a lot of things. Ooh, Monado Port 4, nice. All right, we'll wrap up here. Got a couple of things. These are transfers, by the way. And then we'll wrap it up and talk about the turn. All right, let's look at our losses first. Start here. 4 to 5. These air-to-air losses are those snoopers that we shot down. A Dina and an Emily. I think the Dina is a recon, so he's got it flying over uh, probably. I'm gonna say the Dina is probably what was shot down over Java, but who knows? We lost a couple of Mitchell 2s, and you can see the other thing. What was? I already got off it, and I was uh, one wounded pilot, and what do we got here? All right, so he lost a 4-point ship and possibly what, one or two others? I can't remember. The PB, and did we hit something else? We lost the Madras near Sansapur. Um, let's see here. What is 250 kilogram? Hmm. I wonder. Let's look at that again. 83,107. Also, let's take a look at this. 83,107. Yeah. You can see here some things that we've sank over the last month. All right, so it was literally here, and there must have been maybe one of his patrol craft came and hit it, in the search segment. He did definitely spot me. Look at that, 7 of 7. So maybe he did hit us with his aircraft. I wish we would hit some of his stuff. I'm looking here. I'm gonna fly some recon again. I'm trying to organize my error units better. And I'm gonna start reconning these again, just to keep an eye on, how many troops he's pulling off. Hopefully none. Hopefully we keep them pinned here. Um, and this unit that is that is that we tossed out of Cotabato is heading northwest to Oroquieta. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And so we're bombing it as it's running up here. It'll take a while because of this poor roads. Um, I'm not chasing it just yet. I could, but the reason is because I've got engineers in this division and I'm waiting for the troops to catch up. And I figure why not go ahead and get this repaired. We've got air aviation support coming here, and so I want to repair this and get it to, I'm not worried about expanding it per se, but if we can repair the airfield and get some air units pushed forward even more than Dodhungus, that would be ideal. And we are bringing in like shiploads of um, engineers. So we're gonna have this whole thing like just about all of it stacked out or um, decked out with engineers and air units covering every part of it. Um, all right. So let's see. That's that. We're positioning so we can take some of these other bases and Mindanao. And then Java, similarly, ooh, what's he got here? I'm gonna have to recon this. Bandung. Um, these guys just arrived here on a rail. I wanted to secure this. I know it's just a battalion, but at least it won't be just a walk in and capture. Um, I do have more things coming there as well. But this guy is parked here, or should be. Nope, he's still going. What? Southwest. Oh, why is it? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna position tanks here, and we'll have tanks here. So we're gonna have tanks in these two hexes. I'm gonna recon this, and if it looks like it's uh, assaultable, I will do so. And we can always bomb it as well. We have air supremacy here. Um, But let's see. I railed, let's see if we're here. Yeah, the 3rd Australian Division. It's going to take 2 days. I'm happy to see that. Only 2 and not 3. As soon as the 3rd Division gets here, we're going to attack. I believe we will have plenty plenty of assault value once we get that in there. Plus, we'll have the core HQ here supporting the assault, and should be successful. We've got tanks. Well, these are tank attack with basically AT guns, a bombardment or artillery, machine gun. Um, yeah, this motor brigade. You can see 673 plus another what 400. No, only 345. Replacements delayed. Yeah, it's just this isn't a full division. We're about 50 assault value short, give or take. um yeah, but as soon as the 3rd division gets here, we're gonna assault this and take it. I'll keep bombing in the meantime, and this will take 2 days plus another two to march. So in 4 days, on the 9th, I guess, five, six, seven. Maybe we arrive on the 8th. No, we arrive. I don't know. As soon as it's there, we'll assault and should capture it. We'll find out. I'm not in a rush. This has been for me a side campaign anyway. I don't. This is not going to be primary for me, and that's why I'm not in a rush to do too much too much too fast. We can take our time. And again, if anybody's wondering why I'm not just attacking here as well, similarly, and I've already described this before, I would like to take Malay and position troops in such a way that when he retreats, he has to retreat this way, and that way we can isolate him in the jungles here and finish him off with bombers or whatever. So that's why I'm not attacking just yet. Um, and we already have the 25th Infantry going to head here, capture it, and then we'll. I'm positioning something here to cause him to not take this path either, and then we can again push him off. So that's that. Okay, moving on, and I'm gonna just kind of wrap this up probably shortly because I think again it's stuff that I've probably said many, many, many times before. We brought some fighters forward, and so far that's all I've got. I'm trying to get supplies here, draw it from up in this area, up this slow road. I don't know uh, what it will take to get this down here any sooner. It just may be one of those things where we're never going to have enough unless we get this open or Bangkok and then get supplies up this way. It feels like we have to utilize the rail. These roads here, similar to what we've discovered in Darwin, they're just not going to move supplies that well. Now that said, we were successful getting just bringing in shiploads of supplies to Akyab and trickling it in that way, but that was very tedious, very tedious. We are bringing in supplies by the shipload also here. In fact, I think we recently did. This is heading back. Yep, because we just unloaded, came in, unloaded that quick. But it is a port level 9, so it's gonna be quick. Um, and I'm trying to get these troops. Who are they? Yeah, 7th in Indian into position, as well as the 20th Division is on its way. I think. Yeah. And they'll come in and unload, and we'll push them forward as well. So, yeah. These guys are pulling back because in 56 days we'll have the rest of this division, and I'd like to ship it directly into Pegu or Rangoon, whichever, unload it, and then we can form this British division. Sorry, Indian division, 36th, and by then we'll probably already be in Mole Mine. That's my intention is to push across this river as soon as we get the rest of the 20th Infantry in here. As well, oh, I forgot, as well as these these three these three armored units. When they get here, which they're actually going to be there already. So when they get here and then the 20th arrives, the 7th will form up and will assault. It's going to be bloody, and that's why I'm bombing daily, because we're going to cross the river and just hit a brick wall. Um, feel free to leave in your comments because we have a while to go before this is loaded and unloaded and moved into position. So if anyone thinks they have um, some words of wisdom to impart on the assault across the river here into Mole Mine, f- feel free to share. And we'll just, and I'll take whatever advice you have into consideration. I'm always open to hearing your feedback, even negative criticisms. These poor Chinese guys covering the road here are, yeah, they're in trouble. And then he's also pursuing us here on the rail, I believe. By now he's spotted us. Yeah, I can see a little pip as he's coming our way. And then these guys are safe so far. So, but this one might just be outright eliminated. And if this one is 2, then we will reform the 37th Chinese Corps at home base, Chungking. So, anyway, I'm gonna end that here. Just wanted to kind of cover this, and get to the point where we can move forward the uh, into the 5th of January. I'll see you next time when we when we start that video. Take care, everyone. Bye.